Kick it away to start us off.
Set to kick this one.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. When he's got some space here. Heads out of bounds at the 33 after a decent return. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught quickly. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. No huddle here for the offense. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Handoff to the back. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in a great field position here on their first possession.
The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds his man. It's Lane. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Looking to pass. It's Drones. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
Drop back here on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this 1st down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. You missed it. Field goal, no good. With that miss, no change in the score.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And the ball is picked off. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Using his legs, it's Tootin. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Jennings. The ball is loose. The ball carrier lands on it and gains enough for a first down.
Wow, the defense makes a huge play. They were able to poke the ball away from the receiver, but the offense was quicker to get to the ball, so they retained possession.
Back to pass. It's Drones. Fires it to the wideout. That's complete downfield.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
The Hokies will line up now. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows some accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And he's got it down there inside the 35.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Arizona.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out. It's Tutu. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. And the defense come up with answers this time. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Offense operating from the pistol. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Caught over the middle. It's Tutu. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And looking for a big play here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Defense is coming after him. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Back to throw. It's Fifita. Finds his target. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Wildcats. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
The BAT is good, so it's 13-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Fired into a tight window and picked off. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Motion now from the tight end. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. To the air. It's Fifita. The pocket breaking down. He's swarmed by the defense. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Man, I don't know how he wasn't able to hold on to that football in the end zone. That's a touchdown. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for this defense. When they get to film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. What was the breakdown that almost allowed that big play?
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. This one is right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tootin. He's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Gonna run it. It's Tootin. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, staying holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Important second down play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking downfield, it's drones. Quarterback escapes the pocket. The pass falls incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Offense facing a 3rd and long on the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wide out. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Tries the right with a quick throw. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, that's his 3rd interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. And I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker,
he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Looking to throw. It's Fifita. Going for his running back. And he makes the grab. A successful 2-point try. They bump the lead up even more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out. It's Thomas. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Tech offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. And the quarterback keeps it here. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Oh, the read option here, and the quarterback keeps it. I thought he was going to get out and maybe take this downfield for big yards. The defense, very fortunate to keep him to a shorter gain.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. pulls it in. It's Jennings. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the 1st down.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. The Hokies line up on 1st and 10 now. Dropping back, it's Drones. Quick throw to his receiver. And he's got his man open downfield. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. And the Hokies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he fires the football to the right side. And it's caught inside the 10.
Great timing here with the quarterback and the wide receiver. The receiver does a nice job of keeping his route vertical, and the quarterback's taught to put the ball away from the defender towards the boundary. Good adjustment by the receiver and a big play by the offense.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Tootin.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
They're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
Here's a run call on 3rd and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Of course, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Might have to try the extra point. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for a deep completion. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. To throw, it's Fifita. Fires it to the wideout. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, this is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver, and the thing that I love, and a lot of defensive backs don't have the ability to do, he gets his head turned around, eyes on the quarterback to know when the ball's coming to allow him to knock it away.
Brought down at the 40, that'll be a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete, even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Fires it to the wideout. He's picked for a third time tonight. And he goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. He'll hand it off. Quick spin on the run.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Second down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Drones. Quick throw over the middle. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And looking to throw now on first down. That's caught. It's Tootin. Tackle made after a big gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Touchdown, Hokies. Still no answer for this offense.
Number 9.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PHC is good. They still trail, though. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. One more play before they head to the locker room. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. The 30. At the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Wildcats.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
The offense will go for a two-point conversion. Scanning the field, it's Fifita. And he can't get rid of it and goes down, so a sack. Unsuccessful two-point try. And so that will wrap up a very interesting first half of play. Stay tuned for the halftime break. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
33, set to advance on the football.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Tootin. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team.
First and 10.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense will decline the penalty. The result of that play. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock. That'll cost the offense 5. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To the air. It's Drones. Snags the quick throw. Finds room at the 30. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I, over the years, have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, could make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Druckenmiller. Boy, some great quarterback play and lofty standards to try to live up to.
He's moving out of the pocket. Extending the play now. And heads out of bounds after a decent game.
This defense is so caught up in defending this pass game. I think here they just completely forgot about this guy's ability to run the football. Good, solid gain, and he gets out of bounds.
They'll hand it off. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48. The offense is fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
The Hokies starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Tootin. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Using his legs here. Oh, and he fumbles. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there. The Hokies are going to cash in here in the red zone. Send the back in motion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot to do.
Football knocked loose in the backfield. The defense recovers the fumble.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. We'll give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Back to throw. It's Fifita. Looking for his big tight end. It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a 4th interception in this game. 2nd down now. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team on the field now as he gets set to send this one away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And the returner is brought down.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a 1st down here on this next play.
2nd down play coming up. Testing the right side here. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Dropping back, it's Fifita. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing on the scoreboard. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Well, at this point, the offensive coordinator has to think about going to the other quarterback. That's his 4th interception in this game alone. He's throwing the ball into coverage, and the defense is making him pay for it.
Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up the 3rd down play.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Offense is going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Play action here on 1st down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass. It's Drones. Throws it to the right. Oh, the defender makes the catch, but it's ruled out of bounds, so incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, what a play by that defender. The only thing is he doesn't come back in bounds for the interception. But a great effort, and he shows his athletic ability on that play.
And a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. He'll pitch it. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. No huddle now for the offense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Trying to find room. It's Tootin. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a 1st down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Arizona 30, Virginia Tech 28.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Virginia Tech.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Drones. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Boy, nice drag route here. I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
And the wideout goes in motion. Here's the handoff on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Hokies. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
Here's the point after attempt. Not through the PAT, so the lead is 5 here in the fourth quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
This quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Back to pass. It's Fifita. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Tootin. Makes the defender miss. He's still going. Look at the skill. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Good execution. Gets the block and gets the first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. To throw, it's Drones. He's moving out of the pocket now. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. This offense is still clicking. That's why he's a dangerous scrambler. The quarterback says, I'm just going to end this scoring drive right here. I'll do it myself.
Yeah, and everybody's covered downfield. The defense has done a pretty good job of containing the offense. The problem is this guy's creativity. I don't know, maybe put a spy, a linebacker on him to try to mirror him when he takes off the scramble.
Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And he pulls in the catch. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
But when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent? This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route. The catch made. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. He's got it for a big gain. Brought down quickly at the 14, but the offense is in the red zone. Arizona getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Grab made by the tight end. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Arizona.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point, cover an onside kick. You never know.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here.
Let's go.
Scanning the field. It's Fifita. Will make it into the end zone, cutting the deficit down to just 4. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. But with the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that 1st down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is 3rd down. What do you do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
The pass rush closing in. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. And that football is out. A potentially game-changing play, but who's got it?
3rd down play and a fumble. The ball goes out of bounds. The offense catches a break because at least now they've got a chance to punt this ball away.
Rolling the dice a bit. Up one possession and going for it on 4th down. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Lane. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a 1st down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Hokies come into the final minute of play, hoping to just run the clock out. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
If somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Line for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Touchdown, Hokies. This offense cannot be stopped.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? To throw, it's Fifita. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Oh, that one's picked off. Can he take it all the way? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show, who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.